I'm Oli Morris and this is my weekly weigh-in with Womag.
We came up against the current champions of England at the weekend. What are the overall thoughts on the team performance?
I think overall we're pretty frustrated, but also excited that most of the time it was our own fault. It was the reason for our downfall, and they're easy fixes. I think we showed some really good stuff, scored some good tries, and obviously up against a really strong side. So I think if we tweak a few things, we could be in a really good place for this weekend.
Touched on it there. There's probably some lessons we can take from the weekend as well.
Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily them blowing us away. It was our own fault for a few of their tries, and the swings of momentum were sort of down to us. So I think while that's frustrating to look back on, and you can see it as a negative, we've sort of looked at it as a positive this week, because we can fix that stuff and we can build some momentum going into this weekend through training.
On a personal note, you're back from injury now after a long time off the field. How excited are you to be back?
Yeah, really excited. It's almost been 4 months now, so at times I feel pretty distant from the team, but trying to keep as involved as possible, helping the boys out. But yeah, really excited to get back out there. It's my longest I've ever been out, so looking forward to get back on the pitch with hopefully a nice big crowd at the weekend.
4 months out is a long time. What has that journey been like for you?
Yeah, it was tough to start with, but physios have been really good, and fortunately but unfortunately there's been quite a few boys in the physio room with me, so we've had a little group together, sort of helping each other through. But yeah, it's all gone to plan as well. This was always the game I was sort of aiming for to get back for, so it's a good one to get back for as well. A nice big crowd, a big game for the club. So yeah, it's all gone to plan, so I'm happy with that at the moment.
Yeah, like you say, it is going to be a big game at the weekend, but it is also another big challenge like Northampton with Leicester Tigers coming. What are the expectations heading into that match?
It's obviously a must-win game to progress in the competition, but weirdly I think that's sort of taken the pressure off us a bit. I think we're at our best when we're trying to win the game, not trying to lose, and I think we showed that against Nottingham a few weeks ago. We just went out there to score as many points as we could, and we did that. It's one of our best performances of the year, probably our best performance of the year. So I think our mindset going into this game is pretty similar to that. We're just trying to win the game, and I think that's going to bring the best out of us.
You just said there it is a must-win game for us the weekend. Does that sort of add to the excitement? You said the pressure's off, but sort of the expectation or the anticipation that we've got a real big chance to do something good here? Yeah,
absolutely. I think we're one of only 2 championship teams to potentially progress in this competition, and I think that's a really exciting prospect. It's going to be a great atmosphere here, hopefully, with the crowd, and the boys are really looking forward to getting stuck in at the weekend.
How much of a difference does it make when we have 5,000 plus like we had at Northampton last year during matches like this?
Yeah, so I wasn't on the pitch, but from being in the crowd, like the noise is crazy. Like it really gives you that extra lift when you're feeling when you're blowing a bit in the middle of a long block in the game. So yeah, I think you don't realise how important it is until you're on that pitch, getting that lift from the crowd. So yeah, it'll be great at the weekend, I think.
Maybe there'll be a few big names on the team sheet for Leicester, and they'll have a good side out, because like you said, they're also on the same points as us as well. So is that another sort of challenge set, like we can prove ourselves against some big names? Yeah,
and I think it's a chance for like as an individual, like to showcase yourself against some really good players at the weekend. But also it's a good advert for Championship rugby as a whole. Like I think Championship has really progressed in the last few years, and it's a good opportunity to show just how far the whole league's come, but as a team how far we've come, and as individuals how far we've come. So I think everyone's really looking forward to just getting stuck in.
Cool, perfect. Thanks, Oli.
All right, sweet.
Good night.